well, what is tantric sex for us? What will tantric sex become and mean to us? I think that it's really important to allow for something different to happen than what we may have decided sex is, than ideas that we may have pinned our what sexuality is on. What my hope is that an evening like this kick starts you into something that is potentially totally new and different. And so let's just imagine for a moment, how might our lovemaking change if, rather than thinking that we needed to enter into it from a high level of excitement and intensity and that feeling like we always see in the movies where everybody wants to rip each other's clothes off and it's just, you just can't get close enough, and it's so exciting and it's so intense and it's so magnetic. And that's amazing. And I mean, no disrespect to that kind of intensity. I love that kind of intensity. And here we're examining another possibility to see what doors can open when we're not comparing ourselves against that intensity, when we're not working with a little bit of addiction perhaps to that intensity, when we're not trying to create that intensity or feeling badly that that intensity isn't happening for us, or it is happening for our partner but not for us, or it's happening for us but not for our partner, or time has gone by and we used to have that together but we don't anymore. There's so many different things that kind of can go with that. And so tonight I want to put that on a shelf where we can always grab it and turn to it. And then I want to open the possibility of, what if you didn't know anything about what sex was supposed to be? Just think for a second, like, how might sex be different if you didn't know anything? You didn't have any preconceived ideas about what sex is supposed to be. And with that context, then we have this interesting opportunity of, what if I'm not trying to please my lover? Not that we're going to be inconsiderate, but what if I don't leave myself in order to hyper vigilantly or overly try to do the right thing that create tension? It's just one of the things that sometimes happens. What if I wasn't in my head thinking, why aren't they doing this way? Why are they doing that way? That's not the way that I like them to do it. Gosh, I wish my lover knew exactly what to do. What if we were unhooking from those things? What if we weren't, oh my God, I'm going to come. Keep doing that thing so that I can come. Keep doing that thing so that I can come. Well, if you can, no, you stop doing the thing so I can't come. Now I can't come. And now it's or one of the things that happens when we get so, even when we get excited or interested in coming, is that we can leave the moment. We can leave the potential of the moment. There's a lot of sensation that can happen that we can lose when we're busy trying to have that orgasm, or even trying to hold back that orgasm. So here we're looking to come into our engagement with in innocence. I don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. What might happen here? And see if that alleviates something and allows for something new to open. And then what I'm going to add as a possibility is that if what we want is something different, something deeply vibrational and energetic to open between our two bodies, if what we want is to come to a space where we can have such deep resonance with our partner that it's not about, did I come, did you come, but actually as your body moves toward your orgasm, my body is resonating with you and we're moving into that energetic together, where you can start to feel into me of, oh, she might be, my partner might be shutting down. I can tell if I pause and take a deep breath, she might open again and we could deepen together. Or even more specifically, as we get really adept with this stuff, even more specifically, we can come to a place where we can even the genitals can actually start to have a conversation, start to have a language together, where there's almost a listening, where it's, oh, if I just move my hand slowly a little bit deeper in and take a deep breath, but then pull out slightly, that's what that body needs. Or, it might be from a shape that you would put your body in, or a way that you would move your penis, or a way that you would move. There can become this such subtle attunement and listening, where it's a dance of feeling and deepening together. Feeling not only your partner, but of course it first begins inside yourself. What do I need in order to go deeper? I need to take a deep breath. I need to pull my attention off of trying to please my partner. And so how do we set the stage for this? How do we set the stage for lovemaking to change like this? If our goal is to discover this kind of otherworldly lovemaking that can open us into altered states of consciousness, then where do we begin? We begin through moving toward a very deep state of relaxation rather than excitement. One of the things that you're going to find is that it's not necessarily sexy, though it is deeply relaxing. And that deep state of relaxation, it's different than napping, relaxing. It's got a potential. There's like a vibrancy in the relaxation. And what can happen, and this is another one that I'll just offer to you, is when we go into a very deep, open, like radiant state of relaxation, before we enter into something sexual or sensual with our partner, there's a possibility for the sexuality and the sensuality to rise from this expanded state. And when it does, that can really be a piece of the puzzle of bringing something different into the connection, into the lovemaking. And then we get to experiment. Of course, there's a lot more there, and there's a lot more that we could teach about, but this is the first step, is just, if we begin from this deeply relaxed state, what could change?